Well, season 15 has come to an end. All that remains is to decide the winner of the SSL Cup. And in this time, it's going to be a very interesting situation. Hello, everyone. I'm Metafiction, and I say interesting because for those of you who may not have noticed, both of these teams in this final, North Shore United and Reykjavik United, are actually of the same organization. The first time this has ever happened in the SSL Cup final, certainly since the switch to the major minor structure, of course. North Shore, the minor league affiliate of Reykjavik United. Certainly going to be very interesting. The organization will celebrate the cup win no matter what. This, more than anything, you would argue, is for bragging rights. But the silverware certainly doesn't hurt either. Is going to be Reykjavik United in the white and sky blue, who start us off going left to right. North Shore in their customary all-black uniforms. Reykjavik, of course, finishing second in the major division this season. They've also been to 4 of the last 5 SSL Cup finals, but have lost each one. Their only cup to date has been in Season 5 when they won 3-1 in extra time over Cairo City, as Andrews sends in the corner, Knezovic heading it away there. As for North Shore, it's worth noting only one minor division team, indeed only one second division team, stretching back to the beginning of the league, has won the cup, that being Inter London in Season 13, who won 2-2 and won on a penalty shootout against Reykjavik. Now here is Andrews squaring it, and goddamn had a good shot, but Sterling able to get down and block it in time. Remember, in goal for North Shore, it is Scott Sterling's final competitive match, retiring at the end of this season. North Shore will be hoping to send him out on a high note with an SSL Cup victory. Here is Del Pirlo, out wide, tested by Lopta and Jore. Possible. Back to Del Pirlo, cutting into the box. Del Pirlo! And that one tipped behind just by Brickwall Jr. Snooks now will send in the corner. And it's headed right at the keeper, but ultimately rebuffed. Del Pirlo recovering, though. Sending it in, and Brickwall Jr. able to get up to claim it. Long ball finds Lopta eventually. Jore sending it for Chicken. Challenged by Tato, crosses in, and Sterling grabs it out of the air. And we stay with the action as North Shore is starting to build from the back. Although this pass is cut out by Aerosol. Through ball. Andrews finds Jean-Claude Goddamn, and Jean-Claude Goddamn, if he is onside, has opened the scoring for Reykjavik United. They are having a look, and the goal will not stand. JCGD ruled offside there. It was a good instinct from Aerosol to intercept the pass, but goddamn going too early, and that goal will be ruled out. Early drama in this SSL Cup final. Reykjavik again. Here is Aerosol. Squared it for Jore, and Jore's shot hit the bar from a long way out. Now just over 20 minutes having elapsed. Reykjavik once again pressing for that first goal. Here is Jore. Being forced out to the far flank. Chicken sends it in, and Scarpetta deals with it, and it goes behind for a Reykjavik corner. Chicken with the corner in, and headed clear once again by Scarpetta, I believe. Reykjavik continuing to pile on the pressure as Andrews' corner rebuffed once again. Here's Arasov. Casual, pressuring. Into Ramirez. Ramirez lofts it. And it's headed clear by Hun Possible. And now Pat Tato on the break for North Shore United. Chicken, though, able to catch up. And the ball is forced out for a throw-in. Certainly the fact that both halves of the organization have gotten this far in the Cup is a testament to the long-term and short-term strategy of the Reykjavik North Shore organization. But even though they are technically on the same side, only one of them can be the SSL Cup champion for season 15. And extending it long. Here's Andrews. And Andrews was ruled offside. The ball will go the other way. North Shore haven't had as great spell in the last few minutes, but they do seem to be building something now. So here is Jero sending it forward to Knezovic. Now here is Snooks. Snooks had a shot, but it cannoned off of Hola Diver. Andrews sends it out of harm's way. That pass intercepted by Ricky Bobby. Casual tripped up, but referee says play on. Lopta sending in the free kick now for Reykjavik, but it's rebuffed once again. Scarpetta through to Ricky Bobby, who sends it long, and nobody's there. Arasov cleaning it up. Arasov cutting in for Lopta. Now Scarpetta. Here's Furious Chicken on the far wing. Possible keeping up. Low cross, deflected behind for a corner. As we head into added time, Andrews stands over the corner kick. Another cross in rather. It falls to a diver. Now Arasov. Reykjavik passing along their back line. They found an opening. Here's Lopta. And Lopta was offside. And so indeed we go into the half. Both sides evenly matched. It is a halftime score of 0-0. Been a fascinating tie thus far. Certainly these two teams getting very little chance to interact with one another on the pitch, so it's very, very interesting to see how this match is playing out. I'm going to imagine the manager for both organizations hopping between locker rooms to deliver the halftime team talk. At what point do you begin to worry about collusion? Well, never mind. It's not really important here. More a thought experiment than anything else. In the meantime, North Shore do get us started, but Reykjavik swiftly intercepting. Certainly any suggestion of collusion is a joke by me. I apologize. Both these teams absolutely giving their all to win this prestigious trophy. Scarpetta sending it in, case in point. Tato's cross back, though, blocked. Tentacles now. And that free kick found a header in Del Pirlo. That header sent the ball well over the crossbar. Lopta getting onto the end of it. Trying to find a way around possible. Cross in, and Scarpetta heads it clear. Andrews corner into the air and behind this time for a goal kick. Casual stands over the free kick and it heads into the wall for a corner. This one to North Shore. So this corner sent back out. Finds Del Pirlo. Now here is Tentacles. Hands off of Andrews into Snooks. Snooks sends it in. Headed clear by Furious Chicken. And Andrews on the interception of that pass. Knezovic, though, gets a foot in. And both Knezovic and Andrews are down. This is not what you like to see in a situation like this. They came together very harshly in that challenge. Seems both have opted to play on and have been cleared to do so. Scary moment, though, as Del Pirlo turns and fires off the post. Alessandro Del Pirlo has put North Shore in the lead with just over 30 minutes to play. Well, it came off of the throw-in from Tentacles. Knezovic with the pass to Del Pirlo. That move takes Yore and Scarpetta out of the equation. And Del Pirlo just rockets it home off of the post. And how crucial will that goal be in the final reckoning? Remember, only one minor league team has won the SSL Cup. And it was Inter London against Reykjavik United as Rashford crosses in. Spakjero sends it clear. Still with Andrews. Ramirez. Now Arasov sends it back to Yore. Reykjavik being forced back here as Casual takes the ball off of Ladiver. It looked like that was going to blossom into a counterattack, but nothing came of it that time as Casual sends another free kick into the wall. And that header again from Casual off target. Reykjavik's fifth final in the last 6 seasons. Will this one also go down as a defeat? Or do they have something left in the tank? For the moment, North Shore retaining possession. Here's Possible. That pass for Tato was poor, intercepted by Chicken. Chicken gets past Possible, into the box. Chicken squares, and Lopta shot deflected behind. Here is the corner for Reykjavik. Furious Chicken standing over it. Crosses it into Scarpetta, and Scarpetta puts it over the bar. Arasov into Rashford. Rashford into Scarpetta. Chicken gets to it, but that pass off target, and another Reykjavik chance goes begging. Now headed down by Casual for Bobby, but Casual ruled offside. Knezovic to Bobby to Tentacles. Marco Tentacles! What a move that was from the free kick. If it stands, VAR with a look. And it will indeed be given. What a move this was on the free kick. Tentacles shot, taking a deflection off of Lopta, it appears. And that was what they were checking to see whether Tentacles was onside. He was. And they give Tentacles the goal because the shot would have been on target regardless. But that is an absolutely monumental goal for North Shore United here with just over 15 minutes left to play. Have North Shore won this? Possible. To Tato. Tato right at Brickwall Jr. was forced to parry it behind for another corner kick. Snooks. Headed clear. That pass intercepted by JCGD. Reykjavik running out of time. They need 2 goals to force extra time. And the less time remains, the dimmer a prospect that seems. Although here is Andrews. Forces a corner off of Tentacles. Here's Chicken, needs to place this perfectly. Finds Lopta. Lopta from the edge of the box, shoots, and it's in the corner of the net! And Reykjavik United have found themselves a lifeline. Well, nobody was marking Lopta just outside the box. Lopta shot and the seas parted to reveal the bottom corner of the net. And there's life in Reykjavik yet. And Chicken has intercepted that pass intended for Pat Tato. But nothing comes of it on this occasion. Less than 5 minutes to play. Reykjavik still need one more goal to force extra time. Here is North Shore. Here is Ricky Bobby. And it's just wide of the post. That would have sealed this match. Instead, North Shore's lead remains 1 goal. Now here come Reykjavik. As we enter 5 minutes of added time, Lopta tripped up by Impossible and Jore down here for Reykjavik. And Jore is going to have to come off, and that is a huge blow to Reykjavik United. Super Sub makes their way onto the pitch. 2 minutes gone of 5. Casual heads it down, but the diver to Zizou Lopta! Zizou Lopta! The hero Reykjavik needed. Zizou Lopta has just extended this match by 30 minutes. What a strike that was. What a move that was. Truly inspirational from the Reykjavik attack. And this match is not even close to being over yet. As Andrews coming forward again, once again fouled. Sterling sends the ball clear. The ball over the top for Casual. Casual can't hook the winner in the net. Rickwell Jr. sending it long. Tato to the end line. Crosses. Sent clear by Scarpetta, but it is a corner for North Shore as we enter the 7th added minute, or rather the 8th added minute, out of an originally intended 5. Scarpetta sends it in, headed back. Scarpetta still on the end of it. Del Pirlo, Knezovic harried by Wall Jr. And Tato intercepting that pass. North Shore's attack still on. Here's Casual, and Scarpetta there to stop it. And Casual ruled offside. Well, if you left the stadium early or if you tabbed out of the browser window, I pity you because you've just missed an absolute cracker of a last 10 minutes of regular time. North Shore had gone up 2-0, but Reykjavik, on the back of Zizou Lopta, have equalized and are sending us to extra time. An absolute battle for the ages unfolding here in New Zealand in the SSL Cup final for season 15. And it's anybody's guess who's going to come out on top here. Reykjavik will get us started in the added frame, left to right. Ramirez squaring it, and Del Pirlo able to send it long, only as far as Scarpetta. Super sub sends it into Arasov and back. Tentacles breaks up that move. Ramirez to Chicken. Chicken's cross blocked behind by Hun Possible. We'll have a corner kick here. Taken by Andrews. It's headed up into the air. And the referee has given a penalty here. Well, the ball went into a mass of bodies. VAR has agreed with the referee and awarded a penalty, which JCGD will take. And that is 3-2 to Reykjavik. Cometh the hour, cometh the man, Jean-Claude Goddamn. No hesitation on the spot. And Reykjavik looking at potentially their first cup since Season 5 when they were Sydney City. So much has happened since then. They moved to Iceland. They've won several league titles, but they've never quite been able to, again, get their hands on the SSL Cup. Could this be their moment? Pat Tato coming forward for North Shore. Still plenty of time left in extra time here. Tato crosses in, and it's headed clear. Possible gets to it, though. Lopta blocking behind. Corner by Scarpetta. Deflected out to Del Pirlo. Scarpetta again, and Brickwall Jr. able to hold on to it. Headed down, falls to Ramirez, who sends it over the top, but broken up by Scarpetta for North Shore. And here comes Tentacles. Tried to find the through ball for Casual, but not quite there. Tentacles does keep it, though. Here is Casual. Casual in the box. Scarpetta getting a foot in to block it. That's another corner kick. And it will be another corner kick after that when he's headed behind once again. Snooks. And it's headed clear, this time back into the field of play. Del Pirlo crosses in, headed back out. Sterling sends it long. Does fall to Arasov now. The diver. To Scarpetta, who passes it back to Brickwall Jr. And another long ball. This time headed down by Jero for Tato. Tato hassled by Lopta, but gets past. Tato with the cross. And it's another corner kick. Very eventful first period of extra time as Scarpetta stands over this corner kick. And it will be yet another corner. This corner headed clear. I believe that was Rashford responsible. Del Pirlo with another cross. Found Pat Tato at the far post. North Shore not yet dead and buried. Del Pirlo getting onto the corner. Great vision to find Tato lurking at the opposite post. And we are once again level. I think I speak for everyone when I say this is the kind of match that gives you heart problems, but in a good way. Chicken coming forward for Reykjavik. And it was a low cross from Chicken, but deflected behind. I believe that was possible. And here comes Andrews with another corner kick. And it's in the back of the net by Roberto Scarpetta. Well, right at the end of the first half of extra time, Roberto Scarpetta has come up huge for Reykjavik United, rising above Knežević and Tentacles, getting to the ball, and putting it past former teammate Scott Sterling. And is that the decisive moment in this extra time? We have 15 minutes left to play, and it's anybody's guess what's going to happen. Reykjavik hold the advantage for now. Will it last another 15 minutes? North Shore begin this second half of extra time. But immediately Tato dispossessed by Lopta. Only 15 minutes remain between Reykjavik and only their second ever SSL Cup. Chicken sends it for Goddamn. And Goddamn ruled offside. Pentacles cutting inside. It was a long shot and it deflected off of a white shirt, and that means it is a corner for Scarpetta. And another consecutive corner here. This one headed clear by Felix Arasov. Under 10 minutes now for Reykjavik to hold on. North Shore looking for a decisive moment. That will not be it, as a pass forward cut out. And now Reykjavik looking to build to potentially put this game away. Here is Andrews to Rashford. Trying to find Goddamn not making the run necessary, as Scott Sterling sends it over the top. Down for Lopta. Possible intercept for pass. Del Pirlo dispossessed, but getting onto it. Del Pirlo cutting into the box. Del Pirlo! Well, with more ups and downs than a roller coaster, we are once again level in this match. Alessandro Del Pirlo with a moment of brilliance to hold on to possession and equalize once again for North Shore United. And if somehow, some way, North Shore end up winning this match, it will be his name, surely, that will be faded in all of the New Zealand pubs. I'm not entirely sure they have pubs in New Zealand. I'm sure they do, but at the moment, that's not the important thing. Arasov. Once again, Reykjavik looking for a winner. Andrews falls to Lopta. Sterling stretching to make that crucial save. And the corner falls back again to Lopta, who has been the man for Reykjavik today. Lopta crosses in. Chicken once again forcing an excellent save out of Sterling. Now Arisov down here for Reykjavik as time dwindles. He is back up, will return to play as Lopta stands over this free kick. Penalties loom if Lopta cannot manufacture something here. And it nearly falls to Furious Chicken, but Casual there to break up the move. Scott Sterling taking his time over this one before sending it long. And penalties it shall be here in the Season 15 Simulation Soccer Cup. An absolutely monumental match this has been from start to finish. Nothing to separate these two teams. And so it comes down to the lottery of a penalty shootout. We see here the lineups. It cannot be understated the pressure on these players to perform here. Del Pirlo, first for North Shore, gets it past Brickwall Jr. Now it's Reykjavik's turn. JCGD steps up. And it's saved by Scott Sterling! Well, goddamn had scored a penalty in the match, but this time is denied. And North Shore with the advantage as Casual steps up and puts the penalty home. Now here is Andrews. Reykjavik in a hole early in this shootout. And Andrews connects. Now here is Pat Cato for North Shore. And puts it in. Next up is Furious Chicken for Reykjavik. Just gets past Sterling. Here's Ricky Bobby, who's had many incredible moments in a Reykjavik shirt. But there's an excellent moment in a North Shore shirt. And it all comes down to this penalty kick. Scott Sterling walks up between the sticks as Zizou Lopta, Reykjavik's danger man, to save the cup season. Sterling with the save! North Shore have defeated Reykjavik United! North Shore have won the SSL Cup! What a match it's been! All the way from the starting whistle to the penalty shootout. Both teams absolutely leaving everything on the field. And on this day, the minor league has beaten the major league. North Shore has beaten Reykjavik United. And for only the second time, a minor division team has won the SSL Cup. North Shore with their first ever SSL Cup triumph. And they've done so in famous fashion here. Taking 120 minutes and a penalty shootout to defeat their major league affiliates, Reykjavik United. It was Del Pirlo who opened the scoring for North Shore, and it was Del Pirlo who scored the final equalizer to send it to a shootout. It looked like North Shore had it won in regular time, but two very quick goals, very clutch goals from Zizou Lopta gave Reykjavik an extra chance at life. In the end, though, it wasn't to be for Reykjavik, as they have now appeared in 5 of the last 6 Cup finals and have lost every one of them. Certainly a day of celebration for the entire organization, but in terms of bragging rights, it is North Shore who have reason to celebrate here today. Well, that is going to do it for us here at the SSL for season 15. Thank you so much for joining us all season. Congratulations to North Shore United for winning the SSL Cup. And that is it for season 15. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you here in about a week for the season 16 prospect draft. And then soon after, the beginning of season 16 here in the SSL. Until then, this has been Metafiction. Take care.